Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So yesterday I fixed the gaps, or I filled the gaps between the tiles in front of my sauna, and today we do two things. First, I'll fix these tiles along here, which I will do with this Sikaflex construction glue. How do we call it here? Weather resistant primerless assembly adhesive. And then after that I will fill the gaps between the wall tiles, also on this side, the ones we fix now, and connect the tiles to the wall. So between the tiles we will use grey Sikaflex, and to the wall I use white acrylic, so that it still can be painted later, the wall. Sikaflex can also be painted over, but there the paint might crack if the Sikaflex gets some movement, because that one stretches very well and paint doesn't. The acrylic doesn't stretch that much, so the paint holds better there. Anyway, in order to fix these tiles I also have to cut these tiles. So let's start with that. In order to use the Sikaflex, you open the can here, and you turn the tip upside down, screw it on, and then put it in any silicone press, and out it comes. That's just that simple. So I have left over exactly enough tiles to fix that place there. There's one tile which I already used to cut this side here. So I will cut one here, then I will cut two here, and then for this tiny place here, I will use one of these leftovers. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So there's still some Sikaflex here from last time. The only way to get it off is when you use a cleaner specially made for that, which I don't have. Or if you scratch it off as good as possible, and then I use the rough side of a sponge later to clean it. Tools we need is again the angle grinder with the diamond disc, a tape to mark where to cut. Dry tiles work better for the tape, so I dry it up a little bit. Since the wood is standing a little bit down, I can make the tiles go up a little bit. So make them 10 centimeters. And of course I tapped straight into the glue I wanted to hide, as always. easiest way to get this silica flakes off your fingers while it's still wet is with brake cleaner. Even though that it's actually not good for your skin because it will dry out your skin, but at least it goes off well. Once it's dried out, and then it sticks to your fingers until the skin falls off. Sounds drastic, but that's literally what it's doing. The outer layer of your skin will fall off and the glue will fall off with it. Oh, and I got new pens with my name on it, and the QR code you cannot scan because it's too big and goes around too far. But let's try how these pens do. I got them customized at druck.at. They have different type of pens. I wanted one which writes black and has a black color on the body to make it look quite neutral. Blue would also have been a possibility, as my logo has this blue ring around, but orange was, it felt like it's pushing a little bit if I make the pen orange as well. So this marking actually doesn't have to be too precise, as I'm manually cutting it then with the angle grinder, so I won't even be able to follow the line that perfectly, that everything goes as straight as I mark it. So yeah, ear protection. So let's see if the tiles crack the way I want them to crack. Number one. Number two. And number three. So we have the three. Now, one of them I have to cut shorter, because I actually want them to fit together with this marking. So let me turn it around. No, it's fine actually. So at first I thought I was upside down, but actually at the end want it like this. The rough side down, because here will be a big Sikaflex seam to cover up. So it's actually the right way. So those are these 3 tiles now. And now I need the last one for this tiny piece here. I can actually just use this, since it has also 10 centimeters. So this comes here, a little bit the distance here, then yeah, you can see it, cut it here. Good. Now the tiles are cut. That means we don't need the angle grinder anymore permanently. Now the next thing I have to do is, when I built the sauna, or when I installed the sauna here, I put this rubber from inside the sauna out, so that in case there is water in the sauna, it doesn't enter into the base. So before I had it down here, but it's not really the best place to fix tiles. So what I will do is now put Sikaflex on the inside, glue it here, and then put the tiles on top. Here I still have a little bit tile glue left, which I have to remove. And the tiles on it. Then whatever comes out here will rain out of the tiles and then ring here. And that's how I plan it at the moment. So let me start. Here the rubber is still a little bit too long. And of course I dropped it on the tiles, so I have to clean it off. Anyway, this is now more or less connected. Let me see where I have the stapler. I think I leave the stapler. I'll put the tiles directly. So. So this is the upper side. On the upper side I want one continuous glue so that water cannot enter. And then down I just need some fixing points. And this is how I will prepare all the tiles now. And you can go back there and see how I'll fix it. So first one is coming. That's it. I don't like that it moves down. I will have to get the spacers to put in, because I need the gap in order for the tile to be able to move a little bit without cracking or falling off. Okay, then we can fix here the second one. The same again. On the upper side, a complete line of glue to fix well to the rubber, and down some points to fix to the wood and the other rubber. So, next one. This one still has to come a little bit closer. Yes. I have to find another way to fix this here. So I need to fix some weight here. And here as well. Then I think I will still put something which presses it against it, that it actually stays where it's supposed to be until the glue is dried. Anyway, let me fix the next ones. Okay, let me go get something to clean this first. This is an old cleaner to actually remove tapes which were already too long somewhere, and the glue of the tape is like burned in. Let's see if that one, yeah. So as long as the Sikaflex is still wet, we can actually dissolve it, because I tried to clean a batch yesterday where the Sikaflex was already hardened out, and there was no way with this. Good. It stinks a little bit, but does its job, which is the most important thing. Then we put this here and one more here. Maybe I put the longer one here and the shorter one here. Then I still have to find something to press the tiles to the wall. So, this one is in place. Now the short one. So I still need a piece of wood to keep that gap. So, and the last tile. So as I said, I still have to fix something here. I think the easiest way is I put a screw in between the tiles here with a big washer and pull the tiles to the wood. Let me go and get the washers fast. I'll be back. So I'm back. I just have 5 standard screws, furniture screws with washers. And this I'm going to fix now. Since the base is wood, I can just take washer, screw, Try to get the washer in the middle. Good. Then next one here. Same thing, washer, screw and fix. Next one here. One at this end, and then at the very other end I have to see how I do it there, because the tile is actually going out beyond the wood. So this tile is also fixed with the screw for now. As I said, this is just to keep it in place until the glue is dried. And I managed to somehow touch directly into the glue again somewhere. And the way I know myself, I will now spread that in the whole house. So, yeah. I will fix it like this. So press against it and fix it here, and then I can still increase the pressure like this. Here I can also lift the tile up a little bit more. Yes. Okay. This is in place so far. Next thing is, after I clean this off, is to get the gray Sikaflex and start filling those gaps here. So these gaps here, and then the gaps down here. The same here, the gaps vertical, and then the horizontal gaps. And at the end, the last thing we would do, when this is all dried up, I will clean this again, and then we make one nice white cover here. Here as well has to be. Then down here we have to fix it. This one I will fill up. Yeah, that's the next thing to do. Let me go get the Sikaflex. So here for the gaps between the tiles, I use the 522. It's a weather resistant, low emission, universal adhesive sealant. And as you can see on the picture, it's usually for building cars. And so it's UV resistant, it's complete weather resistant, and it will last indefinitely. As before, cut the tip often. The gray color supposed to be, or is almost exactly the color for the filler I used for the tiles already, the cement filler, so that it looks the same. Same thing again. Put it in the press, bring it to the front, okay. Now what we need is, at the tiles we have a 5mm gap between the tiles, and I want to fill this with one go, so I cut the tip which is about the 5mm, And then let's go. Come with me. So I try to do it in one go. I used to do it often before to seal something, not necessarily tiles, but glass and metal parts. Then a little bit spit on my finger, just to even it out. The thing which is standing out left and right doesn't concern me now, because when it's dried I can use a blade and remove it. Next one here. And so on. Let me put you back on your pedestal, which you deserve. Then you can observe from here, and I don't have to carry you along every time I move. Yeah, I used to have a more steady hand. But yeah, as long as the final product is correct, doesn't matter how we got there. Right. So now we do the big gap around. And therefore I cut a big end. Now it's actually exactly the same like we already did, just that it's sideways. Important is that I don't drive too fast so that the glue actually goes in between where it's supposed to go. So for this one, I will bring a rubber to do it. It's easier. So first we need some soap. Then we have different size rubbers here with different radius. So we use one of the bigger ones. And then I need tissue paper to clean the rubber once it's pulled off. So I let you watch closer here. So what we do is now, first I have to still press it in a little bit here, even though that doesn't want, because here I used my spit before and it didn't dry up yet, so the Sikaflex is not connecting here well. Then let me finish this one. Before we spray here as well. Good. Filled up. So in this bottle I have dishwash soap diluted with water. Then we also spray here. And then I can just pull it off here. Clean it in my tissue paper. And realize that this radius is too big. So let's see if we have a smaller one here. This was 12. Let's do 8. So again. The problem here is, the reason why it looks like this is the tile cracked under when I cut it. So 8 is actually too small of a radius for here, and I will have to let it dry up. Once it's dried, I can clean off the soap and then put a bigger gob of Sikaflex to fill these ugly parts up. So here, due to the pattern of the wood, we now have these carves in it. So here, there is no other way than using my finger at the end to smoothen it out. Same here. Then I can also fix this up here. But there, even here, I can now use the rubber, which will actually make it easier. Spray the rubber a little bit and get this done. Same here. Get it done. Down here the same thing. So that I will do with the rest while you watch from the far again. It's a job I used to like, but in recent years it has got more and more annoying. There were days where I did 12 hours a day, nothing else. Then you get a really good run in it. You have always the same pistol, the same glue, the same spread. So there was actually not really a need to do any of these repairs at the end, except there where you stopped with one cartouche to the next one. There you would have to use your finger to even it out. Also this is in some cases a very handy gun, but in this case where you have to make a long run, it's not handy at all, because each time I release the hand, it decompresses completely. The other gun I used to use is when I release, there will still be flow, so you can be pressing like this, but the flow at the front is steady, which makes it easier to make a complete even line of glue or silicone. So, first cartouche finish. So, cut open the next one. Then use this tip, put it on the new one, and continue where you stopped. Okay, so far it's okay. Then one other thing I want to do fast is tie this out of the way a little bit, if I can, like this, yeah, so I can fill up down here. Good. Now this is the biggest gap to fill up. Let's hope you can see it from here. The reason why I fill this up like this is sometimes the weather comes from this side and washes in. Now here around we are all closed. Here it would be able to go under the tiles. Once under the tiles in the winter and it freezes, it will break open the tiles. That I don't want. I definitely don't want. So that's why I fill it up here. Use a little bit finger to make sure that it's filled in everywhere we need it to be filled in. Then I can start evening it out. There was a guy, German guy, which I did some jobs for a while. He didn't like the silicone to look smooth. He always wanted it to be pressed with the finger. I didn't like the view of that. I didn't like the mess it created. But if the boss wants it, the boss gets it. As simple as that. And yes, this kind of filling a gap costs a little bit more silicone, or in this case Sikaflex, than different ways, but it will look nice at the end. So, and the rest I'll put my finger to it again. Okay, now you've seen that, and now I can just finish up the remaining. As you can see in the water now, the tiles are laid correctly. The water is going this way and this way as it should. I should have from this corner to this corner 2 centimeters. From here to here 8 millimeters, and from here to here 8 millimeters. So if I drop water here, it's supposed to go to this corner and flow out. And at the moment it looks like that's also what it's doing. So I'm happy about that. Of course it has to fall on my trousers. The way I'm clumsy these days. It's incredible that I'm still alive even. I'm going to get more tissue. So, more tissue. Let's finish this side fast, and then we are done for today, at least here. Because the other tiles we fixed before on the side, they have to dry first before I can massacre them like this. Okay, now we have a problem. Here, it gapped through. So I have to wash it with water, let it dry, and then I can put another line of Sikaflex over it. So not done for today after all, but I don't think I have to film that for you because it's just exactly the same thing I already did. So it didn't go exactly as planned, and it's maybe not as beautiful as I wished it would become. But it's fulfilling its purpose. It will be waterproof and it will protect the place. And that's the main function of it. So all overall, I'm okay with it. And I hope I was able to show you something new. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave me a like below. Leave me a comment. Tell me what I did right, what I did wrong, and obviously I did some things wrong, a lot of things wrong today. It's just not my day. I'm still having my cold, but I don't know when next the weather will be as nice as today. And if you feel like that I'm a nice guy and you would like to support me a little bit financially, you can join my membership program. The membership costs $4.99 a month. You will see the videos earlier. If you drop me a comment, I will answer, I will help. I will make videos you would like to see. You can always request for that. That's part of the membership. The main part is that you support me financially. It's $4.99. Don't think it's an amount which hurts anybody, but it would help me. So if you like the video, leave me a like. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, and see you next time when I do the other side. Bye bye. So we are done. We fixed everything here. We fixed the acrylic up here, also here. Down here it's done. What is missing now is at the sauna, that will be the next job, an end wood here, sorry, final wood here, and that will go all the way around, also here, so that we have a straight finish here, not at the door but over there as well. So we just have a straight finish all around, and that's it. I'm actually happy that I finished this today. I thought I will wait till tomorrow till it's dried, but I realized that the black Sika flex which I used to fix the tiles onto the side of the sauna was already dried, so I was able to seal this off as well. Sadly, I pressed the wrong button at the camera, and the camera only took a picture instead of recording the video. That's why I'm showing you the end result right now. And I'm fine with it. It's not perfect, but it's waterproof. It protects everything. And yeah, I'm happy. I hope you liked it. Leave me some information in the comments below. I'm pretty sure I did a lot of things wrong. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope you had some fun watching it, and see you at my next project. Bye bye.